What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over talking about the new cards coming to NBA 2K25 tomorrow in the Tenacious packs. Now, headliner, obviously, GOAT point guard Nikola Jokic really catches my eye. But one thing I will say that I'm intrigued about is, come tomorrow, are we going to be guaranteed a GOAT topper? And if we are, is it going to be from the Tenacious set? Because if you're guaranteed either Jokic, Carter, or Kawhi Leonard come tomorrow, that is something that, could get people that open packs attention. You guys also see Invincible Arvydas Sabonis is going to be great. Invincible point guard Lamar Odom is going to be great. Ja Morant, not obviously great right there. And then small forward, power forward, Kuz. 100 overalls, Jalen Rose, point guard card, interesting. Domantas Sabonis, small forward Anton Jameson, and point guard Tyler Hero. Not a whole lot there that I really am in love with. I think Jalen Rose could obviously be pretty intriguing right there. But those are the cards that we are seeing added into the game tomorrow. So really kind of where I'm looking at obviously is there anything for the guys that don't want to spend a ton on the game? I'm intrigued about Sabonis as well as Jalen Rose. Those are the two guys that I would really be looking at if you are kind of balling on a budget. The hard part at the point guard position is, again, everybody should right now have the free Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Everyone right now should have the free Invincible Devin Booker. And if you've got those two, there's probably not a need to get the Jalen Rose. Now, Domantas Sabonis is a card that could be good. It's just tough right now in the game because, again, there's going to be a lot of difference between the level of a guy like Domantas Sabonis and the level of a guy like Invincible Arvydas Sabonis. And that's something that I feel like recently it's been kind of troublesome to try to bridge that gap between like good and great, and that is something on this game that I think is going to continue. Like Domantas Sabonis is going to be fine, but I still think there's going to be a big difference between him and a guy like Arvydas Sabonis. One thing I would say is I am expecting, well, I shouldn't say expecting, but I think you should be guaranteed a GOAT card tomorrow. You're guaranteed GOATs in the super packs, so I'd be surprised if, you had like an equal chance to pull, like, I think it used to be Invincible and 100 overall, but I almost think you should be pulling a GOAT card in, as far as the topper tomorrow. Now, I'd be in, I would think it would be one of the three, either Jokic, Vince, or Kawhi, and it's probably going to be heavily weighted towards Vince and Kawhi. But again, we'll have to see, because you go back to like last week, it was just like 100 overall Invincible topper, right? It wasn't a guaranteed GOAT card. It wasn't anything like that. And so that would be something that I'm intrigued about is, are you guaranteed to get that GOAT card? Because again, going from 100 overall / Invincible topper to now a GOAT topper is a pretty drastic change. So that is the one thing that I'd encourage you guys to at least think about before you guys do decide to open packs tomorrow. Because if you're not guaranteed a GOAT topper, then the packs tomorrow definitely are not worth opening compared to the Tuesday packs where you are guaranteed that GOAT card. But if you are guaranteed a GOAT Jokic, GOAT Kawhi, GOAT Vince, if all of their SIGs are updated, especially the Kawhi Leonard, then again, am I recommending you guys open packs? No. But then again, you can say, okay, well, these packs are at least comparable to the super pack or the super packs that are in my team. Now, I do think Jokic that comes tomorrow is going to be the best point guard in the game. I thought Invincible Jokic is, that level of good and probably going to be, the best point guard in the game for still right now. And so that's the thing right now is if you do look at GOAT Jokic coming tomorrow, he's probably going to be that best point guard in the game. You look at Kawhi, obviously shooting guard. Are you guys mad he's not point guard eligible? For me, it's one of those things. I feel like we got a lot of good enough point guards in the game that I'm not really mad that he does not have that point guard eligibility. For me, as long as they make the card good, I personally don't care a whole ton. Obviously Vince Carter 6'6". They've made a lot of Vince Carter cards. We've got, 100 overall Vince. I think we got an Invincible Vince. Now you got the GOAT Vince. Just feel like, again, the point guard position stacked. Is he going to do anything to set himself apart? Probably not. Card I'm intrigued about are the two Invincibles, right? I'm intrigued about Arvydas Sabonis. I'm intrigued about Lamar Odom. Those are two cards that are intriguing. For Lamar Odom, he's a 6'10 point guard. Now, what are they going to make him SIG like? I don't know. If he doesn't have the best SIGs, it might be tough to get to a Lamar Odom. Whereas if he does have those really good SIGs, you could be talking about him as being one of those best point guards in the game at 6'10", similar to a guy like Ben Simmons with maybe even better SIGs. Now, am I gassing him? Some of you guys may say yes, some of you guys may say no, but I think Lamar Odom does have that type of upside. I think with Arvydas Sabonis, he's 7'3". And so that off rips, I mean, you got to be somewhat high on him. I do know his release in the past hasn't necessarily been ideal, but with him being an Invincible, they can definitely update his SIGs to whatever 2K wants to give him. So definitely intrigued about those two Invincible cards. With Ja Morant, Kuzma, I don't know, man. Like, a year or two ago, the Kuzma release was one of the best in the game. It's no longer that, so it's tough to get to Kyle Kuzma. With Ja Morant, he's 6'2". How are we supposed to hype up a 6'2" point guard when, again, we've got Invincible Devin Booker for absolutely free? It's kind of similar things with like a Tyler Hero. It's tough to get to him. With Anton Jameson, I don't even hate Jameson because I actually think they're going to make the card good, but I just feel like we've got so many of those types of cards. So it is a content drop coming tomorrow that, I mean, doesn't really surprise me. We get a lot of rinse and repeat type of cards in this game. To me, it's just another okay drop. Remember, the season is going to come to an end here, and we got 14 days left. So we're going to see, after today, one more Friday drop, and then it wouldn't surprise me if that was it. Actually, it wouldn't even surprise me if next Friday we did get Endgame or Invincible packs that could come the last week of the season, or just at the start of Season 9. It wouldn't surprise me whatsoever. I do think we're going to see at least one more actual content drop. Just be careful. The last thing I want to leave you with is this. Be careful spending money on this game still to this day. We are in almost August, okay? So just be careful, tread water, try not to, you know, if you are still enjoying the game, that's fine. I'm playing the game off and on, mostly just for my team tournaments, that type of stuff. But there is going to be an event with this drop tomorrow as well. Just be careful spending a ton of money. Like, if you are one where you had to get Simbular and Bobo, I'm begging it to be the end, because again, you're gonna use the cards for a couple of weeks, and then the game's literally gonna be dead when Invincible and Endgame packs come out, and in the cards just are not worth what they once were for spending money on the game sake. So just kind of trying to help you guys out, prepare you guys for 2K26. That is ultimately coming out basically a month from now. So that's gonna wrap it up for our leak video today. Let me know your thoughts on the new cards coming to my team tomorrow. It's a fine drop. Jokic obviously takes the cake as the card that is gonna be the best card come tomorrow at that point guard position. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.